You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts.
Right, Chris.
Oh, look at that. Let me just change that. Just say, Chris, appear, 1, 2, 3, and there I am. Hello, good evening, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good night, goodbye, hello. It's going to be one of those shows tonight. But it's Father's Day. I have been out drinking. My esteemed guest has been out drinking. God knows where this show will go by the end of the evening. Who knows? Welcome along. We kick off. It starts now. This is the serious stuff. Scotland, that was just a prawn cocktail. This is the steak. If you're vegan, I'm sorry, you're on the wrong channel. But it's Serbia against England. And I bring my special guest in this evening, of course, the one and only Dave.
I love the music. Come on.
No, I was getting into DJ mode then.
Fantastic stuff. Come on, England.
I'm glad you like that because it cost me 60 quid to be able to use that. So,
You're kidding. You're effing kidding.
But I can use it over and over again, and I don't get any copyright appeals.
Oh, that's the result.
That's the thing. As I say, happy Father's Day. How are you?
I forgot about that actually. So did my girls, most of them. So that's fine. We don't do that anymore. It's just a commercial.
I know it gets to the point where it's like, "What do you want, Dad? Don't buy anything. Just take me out for a meal or something."
Pair of socks,
The others are wet and sticky, are they?
Yeah, horrible. Yeah.
Well, I've got one child that came to see me today. Another one which is over in Bristol, but he's taking me out tomorrow night.
Wow.
Another one who's in London, so I don't get to see her anyway.
Do they feel they have to?
Sorry?
Do they feel they have to take you out or do something?
No, they don't feel they have to at all. No. And
Okay.
I never suggest it's always. In fact, I'd forgotten it was Father's Day until they mentioned it.
So did I.
But then again, I was concentrating on England.
Oh, come on!
Yes,
I was with a guy tonight early on who's got a bet on Serbia to win. And
is he Scottish?
No, he's English as I am, but I don't know why he's done it. I think he's just one of these guys that bets on the opposition because it makes them. If they lose, then they win, but if they win, then they lose.
Yes,
that type of thing. Yeah.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yes, reverse psychology as well.
I love the Serbian people. They're great, aren't they? They've been really humble about it all. Have you noticed?
I haven't spoken to any of them. No.
No, have you not? No,
No.
they're just pleased to be there and happy to be playing England and love the country, love our country. I mean, they're lovely people. So I almost feel bad when we do them back 3-0.
Well, I mean, I was going to say, I mean, we warmed up on Friday night with a Scotland game against Germany.
That
Did
was
you
so
watch that
funny. No, I didn't, but I watched the end of it because I heard they were losing about 4-0 at the time. And I just had to chuckle because it brought back all the we're on the march with Ali's army. We're on the road to, was it Germany? No, it wasn't Germany. Italy.
Argentine.
Yeah, what a load of old crap. And then
yeah.
then they sang, we want our money back.
Do you remember? And you know Doug, who comes on the channel.
I do love him. Love him. I'm sorry, Doug. I didn't mean to.
No. I took the piss out of him already. Especially that I love my favourite meme is the one where you've got the M&M coming out the cupboard saying Scott's home early. But I spoke to him and he will admit as well. I mean, obviously it's the first game, but they were absolutely.
They were shy, weren't they? Awful. I mean, it's embarrassing. It really is. Probably the best supporters in the world, if we're honest, but the worst team in the world ever. Ever.
Don't know what he was doing, but not to have a shot all game at this level is disgusting, you know. But have you seen the England team?
No, I haven't. No. Pickford, Walker, Rice, Stones, yeah. Oh, hello, Guerry. Palace.
It's good to see some Palace. There's about 3 or 4 Palace players in.
I was up in Leatherhead last night, and before the party we went to, and I was in the pub, and my mate was in there. Palace Boys. We got 4 players in the squad. Yeah, all right. And that's the first time we've ever had it. But yeah, it's good to see. Actually, it's good to see.
It's good to see that he's actually putting the best players in.
Alexander Arnold, Kane, Bellingham. Yeah, that's a good team, isn't it?
I think it's a very, very strong team, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
From who he's taken, and look, I was on a channel the other day. We were arguing about Southgate. Is he good? Is he bad? Etc. But look, he's got us to a quarter-final, a semi-final, and a final in the last 3 competitions. So he ain't doing that bad. But the players he's taken, and look, it's an argument about, well, who should be there, who should be there. But he's taken, that is a strong starting lineup, I think.
Yeah, it is. The problem is that England have been so crap since '66. Well, no, to be fair, since '70, that nobody's expected to do anything. Southgate has taken us as close as we can possibly get without winning anything. So you got to think, maybe the guy's all right. Maybe this is our time now. You know, maybe this is what we're here for. But nah, it's not going to happen, is it? We're just going to enjoy it.
I agree. I mean, you know, he has brought us more success than any other manager. I mean, all right, Ramsey won us the damn thing.
He did. Well, no, that was onside. It's well onside. I was there. I saw it. And to be fair, in 1970,
in your nappy.
No, I was 11, mate. I was 11.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, I was being kind to you then. I was making you younger.
Thank you so much. No need for that. But in 1970, we should have won it as well. But we just got unlucky.
Well, it was a bad substitution, wasn't it, as well?
Yeah, and to be fair, Sir Alf was right at the time, but it didn't work out that way. That was the only issue. No. You know.
And we had trouble, didn't we, beforehand with Bobby Moore being arrested in Mexico and
what dirty a fucking star Bobby Moore was. Wish we could have had somebody like that now. We haven't got anybody like that now.
No, that's how we line up now. Okay. I was on Up the Cherries show the other night, and I was also on Talk Sport, and I don't know if you heard it or you've watched the video back, but I actually said because I was being quite honest about Leicester and our position, and then they said, "Well, you're going to be as honest about England." And I jokingly said, "But it's not a joke." I said, "We're not going to win anything with Kane in this team." Now, all right, it's a bit tongue in cheek because look, Kane's one of those players. You know where this is going, but
You're gonna win, fuck all.
Exactly.
Right, isn't it?
It is. Now, who else goes to the most powerful team in Germany?
Probably one of the best players in the world in his peak, and he's won nothing.
No, exactly. And he goes to a team, like Bayern Munich, that should win everything and doesn't that one season. I mean, it is and I was kind of saying that as a joke, but Kane's the sort of player that you don't like when it comes to club games, but absolutely love when it comes to England.
I worry about those two in midfield, Alexander-Arnold and Rice.
Are you not a Rice fan?
I'm not over keen. Alexander-Arnold either. He's great going forward, but if that's only, I don't know how they play anymore, Chris. What's that? A 4-2-3-1.
Yes.
I worry about Alexander-Arnold being ripped apart in that back two. If they get through the Saka's no defender. Bellingham, maybe. Foden, possibly. But if they get through on that left side, Alexander-Arnold, I don't know. I never fancied him as a full-back, I must say.
You've got Walker, obviously.
Yeah.
The defence is our. I mean, midfield and up front. To me, the strongest team in the Euros, but it is that defence, isn't it?
And the supporting midfield as well, Alexander-Arnold and Wright. I don't know. It seems a little bit maybe lightweight to me, but who knows?
I mean, are you surprised that no Grealish? I mean, I get the Maddison because he was injured for a long time, and he hasn't really hit the form since he came back.
Totally surprised, mate. Grealish, you need somebody that you can put on, even if you don't start. You need somebody you can put on and make a difference. A Gaza. You need a Gaza.
Exactly.
And I think Grealish is the Gaza. I think, I don't know. I suppose recent performances, he's not been as adventurous as he normally is. He's not been as powerful as he normally is. But he's still got that X factor that makes you think, shove Grealish on and see what he can do. Now, who we got now to do that?
I think with Grealish, and all right, look, we used to joke when he used to play for Villa, and we played times, But again, stick him in the England team. When he came on, the crowd just lifted it a couple of decibels, didn't it?
Yeah, because of what he can do.
Yeah. And like you say, I don't know who we've got on the bench now that would have that effect.
Well, I don't even know why he's done that. Whether there's other issues that we don't know about, who knows? But I think it's a bad move.
I do. I totally think it's weird. But look, we never seem to like you said with Gascoigne. I mean, Gascoigne was different, but so many players down the years that have got that little bit of flair, and we don't seem to like the flair players, do we?
Look, you could name them, Chris. Worthington, Weller, Marsh, Stanley Bowles. All these guys with so much talent that set the world alight, and yet they couldn't get an England team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. Totally. Well, we mentioned the Germany game, and really they did totally dominate Scotland.
Sorry, I keep chuckling. I can't help it.
I did actually post. The enemy of my enemy is supposed to be my friend, but I don't know. I've got two enemies there. I couldn't decide. And look, I'm not one of those, and Doug knows I'm not one of those that turns. No. I want Scotland to do well because England aren't there, and I want them to die and burn, basically. As they would for us, as AOS, ABS. That's it. Anyone but Scotland, but it's also anyone but Germany. Switzerland they had a great game against Hungary, 3-1. I only just found that out now.
Yeah, that's a result that is for them.
Yeah.
Isn't it? They're a good side, Switzerland.
Mm.
They could be the
always
underdogs.
get through, don't they, to the next round?
Yeah.
Well, I had Scotland coming second in the group and Switzerland bottom. So at the moment,
it's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Oh, my predictions aren't looking good.
No.
Did you see any of the Spain-Croatia game?
I've seen no games at all.
Oh, have you not? Oh, I didn't watch it all, but I saw the first 2 goals for Spain. My God, up there with Germany, they ripped a very good Croatia team apart.
They've got that kid in the side, haven't they? 15, 16, another Wayne Rooney, who looked pretty impressive, apparently.
I think he's the youngest person to have an assist at a major tournament.
Yeah, I mean, pretty impressive.
Yeah. And then Albania nearly shocking Italy with a goal after 35 seconds.
I know. I was in the pub. Sorry, I was socialising when that happened. And
we know where you are.
Somebody told me Albania were 1-up after about less than a minute. I thought,
yeah,
it's a bit early, isn't it? It's like when Leicester scored in a minute. Yeah.
Work of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Italy qualified top of the group, so they're not mugs, but that group, Spain, Croatia, Italy, you're thinking those 3 are going to go through as the top 2, and then one of the best third places. So, but I'm not disrespecting Albania, but it was only Albania, and Italy really did struggle. Where Spain, who played Croatia, they really did impress me. What I saw,
I think you wonder when teams start so early whether they're going to carry it through, because the teams like Italy and that's sort of Germany, sometimes they start slow and then they build up and eventually they're unbeatable. Spain, you think logically they're going to be a quality side, they're going to get close, but have they started too early? And I don't understand the peaking too early or anything like that, but it happens, and I'm not sure why.
Germany are a totally amazing tournament team, because again, they don't normally start that well. They normally start slowly and build up as it gets to the final, which they usually win. They haven't for a while. But Spain, and Germany, they do both worry me. They both really do worry me.
But also, I mean, I'm surprised. Was it Denmark and was it Slovakia drew?
Yes,
today?
They did. Yes, that was today. Yes,
that's surprising me, because I thought Denmark might be, outsiders, or they still may be. But
yes,
I thought they'd be too strong.
I haven't. That's Group D. That's been played totally out of order. No, that's the other game in our group, isn't it? Of course it is.
Yeah.
I've been down the pub.
Me too,
Slovenia, who again was most people's whipping boys, gave Denmark a good game there, 1-1.
Can I just say, I've just had a photo thing, a young lad and his dad in a Scotland shirt talking. The young lad says, "Dad, what time does Scotland kick off?" And the dad says, "Every 10 minutes, son."
I love it. What can I say?
Cheers, Grumble. Thanks for that, mate.
I love it. I love it. My most used video the other night was this one. I was humming that. In my sleep last night. What's your prediction for today, Dave?
I reckon we'll do about 2 or 3-0.
Really? Ooh.
Let's say 2-0 to England. Yeah, I think so.
I was asked the other day, and I actually went 1-1.
Okay.
Because we are traditionally slow starters, aren't we?
But we've got a lot of kids in the team, and that's great. You know what? I'd rather see that, and I'd rather see us go for it and maybe get beat than put the old guys in and play boring football and all that sort of stuff. Because the last game was boring, wasn't it? I didn't watch the second half. It was so bad.
Well, you watched 45 minutes more than I did.
Well, yeah. Well, I lie. I didn't watch 45 minutes, but I was trying to be patriotic. But it was so awful, wasn't it? I mean, it was just, you think...
We don't like playing Iceland, do we?
Oh, God.
That's what it is.
Who
do you fancy for the overall tour, to win the thing overall?
Well, actually, initially, I think I said France. So I might stick with that and see how it goes. France are my favourites. Germany, I don't know. They're not ranked by anybody really, but Germany, home soil.
Yeah.
They've got a big chance. I don't see us doing anything, to be honest.
No. I went for France. I agree with you there. I went for France, and then I've seen Germany, but I can't really say that Germany were that good because they were playing a team that was so awful.
Oh, sorry.
This is nothing I haven't said to Doug, the Scottish fan.
No, I know.
They didn't. I mean, he will admit they did not turn up. They cannot be that bad again, Scotland. You know what I mean? Everything was wrong. The tactics, they were all. I shouldn't laugh, but they were all. What we are doing.
We can only hope, can't we?
We can. I'm glad I finally met somebody that feels the same way about Scotland that I do.
Oh yeah, it's only deja vu, isn't it? About
hang on, we have actually got a quick recording of obviously the newsreader announcing the score late on. I love that.
It's great, and it's so good that
It is brilliant.
Dear.
Hopefully you'll be able to join us at half time.
Yeah, I'll do my best, mate. I've got no booze in the house, so I'll be all right.
Well, you've got a few minutes to nip and get one. Have you got a shop nearby?
Well, we have. Unless we hit the whiskey, we'll see how that goes.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I've had that much to drink. I daren't even have a cider. I don't know what proof. I mean, what proof is amaretto?
Oh, he's shown me the way.
What I was going to say wasn't that a song by somebody. Let's have a look.
Seagulls are out.
In those. Oh, it's 30%. Oh no! Proof 56%.
Oh, that's fine.
In those little glasses, so you have to knock it back. Either that, or you drink it like sherry.
All forgiven. All forgiven.
Two of them, bloody hell.
Right, I'm going to watch a game of football now.
Who is it? All the best. Thanks very much, mate. I'll see you at half time.
See you half time. Cheers, pal.
Cheers, Dave. Yeah. Oh, thanks to Dave there. Let me just. Where's my thing? There we go. Okay, so we are about it's normal rules for watch-alongs. James, sorry, mate. Only just seen that. How the devil are you, sir? Just bear with me whilst I log everything up. And while we're doing that, here's what's coming up tonight. Okay, let me entertain you. How are you doing, James? I hope you are doing well. Don't know why is that cutting the bottom of the timer off? There we go. We'll get rid of that. That's a little bit strange. That wasn't supposed to happen. So we are looking at the team now, and let's have a look at what the team is. So it's Pickford in goal. Walker is right back. Stones and Dewey is the two centre-backs, and Trippier at the left. Alexander Arnold and Rice just sat in front of them, and Saka and Bellingham and Foden, and then Kane obviously up front. And I say I will make my excuses now because I have had a few drinks. I'm not confident. I never am confident with England. You know what it's like. You know what it's like. Totally unconfident. Are you confident? How confident are you? I mean, I did joke that I'm never going to win anything with Kane in the team because he's just we're not going to win anything, are we? You know. I can't believe Amaretto, 56%. Bloody hell. Ah, yeah, 2 of them. I think the team that we've put out is probably the best from the players that he's taken. And look, I can't argue about who should have been there, who shouldn't have been there. You know, it's an England team, so it's not going to please everybody. Just put my earpieces in. But it's getting serious now. Kate, good evening, Kate. How the devil are you? I've gone for 1-1 because that's what usually happens at the start of these tournaments. Right, let me. And we're away. So England are all in white. A boot upfield by Pickford. And England are kicking from right to left. Serbia, in the designated home team, are in all red. Stone's almost making a mistake there. Kate, 2-1. Wow. Yes, Alexander Arnold. I'm not against him. I've got to be honest with you. I have nothing, it's not one that I particularly like or dislike. Just tighten my microphone up. There we go. Tell you who has impressed me, Spain. They did. I haven't seen all the games, in fairness, but Spain did impress me a lot. Against a very poor Croatia side, to be honest with you. So right on the ball, out to Saka on the far side. Attacking the box, looking for help. Gets it. Walker backs him up. Back to Saka. They packed the defence out a bit there, Serbia. I thought Serbia would do better in the World Cup. I had them to do better. They let me down in the World Cup. They didn't go through when I said they would. So, that's going to be a free kick. No, he's played. Yeah, no, he's played advantage there. But that did go down. And immediately given the ball away. But there isn't a single Serbian player in the England half as that went forward. That was easily taken by Pickford. Hope my sound's okay again today, folks. Oh, what was the Poland score with Holland? I missed that game. I was out getting pissed. So it's a free kick, early free kick to England. Alexander. Trent is taking the free kick into the box, but it's headed clear, but only as far as an England player. And we've now got it on the left with Rice. Plays it back into the middle. Walker goes all the way back to Jordan Pickford. Oh, did Holland? Sounds, man, not an easy. Well, 2-1 is never an easy game, is it? It looks like it was tight. Cheers, Kate and James. How many games are there at the state? It's just one game at a time, though, isn't it? If I'm right. Like I say, I'm only going to be covering England and Scotland in the group stages. Now I've got Kate and James in. I don't want you arguing over Braithwaite here, okay? Oh, Foden there. Through ball from Bellingham into Foden. Foden turned. Couldn't quite get the shot away, though. Just ran away from him. But certainly, I don't think Serbia have... well, they have touched the ball, obviously, but... Oh... Hey, it's Niall Kane. Niall. What time does Scotland kick off, mate? Apparently every 10 minutes, according to Dave. So will you come on Serbia? I get it. I do get it. Of course I do. But Serbia cannot. They've got the ball here. First bit of possession they've had, really, since they kicked off. It has all been England. No, James, wasn't Braithwaite? Isn't Man United supposed to be after Braithwaite? Or am I getting confused with players? I thought I read that earlier. Kate Niall, what time is it, by the way? Oh, yeah, 1:05. Yes. No, look, it's banter. You would be doing this to us while you come in and said, "Come on, Serbia." I get you. I get it. Throw into England, is it? No. Saka can't believe it. So again, ball upfield by Serbia, but it's dealt with easily by England. So Serbia, they haven't got Kramaric this time. No Kramaric. That's wow. I thought he'd been picked, to be honest with you. Yeah, there's a surprise. They learn something every day. So it's a throw. So it's been a bit at the moment. The first 8 minutes at the moment, it's kind of sort of testing each other out. Don't forget, everybody. I'm sure that the regulars will know, as it says up at the top there. No spoilers. Not pointing at the shirt, pointing at the no spoilers sign. So throwing England have it just inside their own half. Lovely ball through. That's a free kick. Yeah, Bellingham pulled down. I think that's a couple of fouls on Bellingham. I think they're going to. He's going to cause them problems. Oh yeah, he had his shirt being pulled twice, right in front of the referee. The referee looks familiar. So we are playing a 4-2-3-1. Serbia are playing 3-4-1-2. So free kick quickly taken short, chipped into the box. That was a free kick. Stones in the box there. He ended up down, but he also took a player with him, and it was a free kick to Serbia. 10 minutes gone. Serbia 0, England 0. Does anybody know who the referee is for this game? But at the moment, it's 89.5% possession to England in the first 10 minutes, 10.5% to Serbia. But no shots from anybody, obviously, yet. It's still a bit early. So, Rice forward. Trippier on this near side. Oh, Trippier tried to get it past the player, but he couldn't get it past the defender in red. Yeah, this is a bit confusing. They've just said on the TV there that England playing their 1-11. But I've got Trippier on the BBC as being number 12, but I think he's got number 11 on his shirt out there. Oh, England! Oh, it's England! England! Yes! 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 12 minutes on the clock. Get in, my son. Jude Bellingham for England. What a goal. What a goal. I mean, let's have a look at it again. Played out to the far side. Bad control, but it was kept. It was a lovely cross. And Bellingham came in from nowhere. Saka, I've got to say, Saka, what a lovely cross. What a goal. What a header. What a header. It's 1-0. Bellingham. Whoa! It was a lovely cross into the box. It just said, somebody get on the end of that. Bellingham did. Whoa. There we go, 1-0. What a start. Now it's going to be interesting because Serbia are going to have to come at us. And, of course, that will leave gaps for our speedy front players. Well, that was a good start. Yes, indeed, Kate. Yes, indeed. Bellingham. You can hear the England fans going mad now. Yeah, it was a good header, James. It was. It was a lovely. I've got to say, I've got to give credit to Saka for the cross. I presume it was Saka. I'm saying it's Saka. They've not said who the assist was from, but it was a cross from Saka, wasn't it, guys? Oh, my throat's gone. I can't cheer like that when England score again after the drinks I've had today. England now, up until that point, totally dominated. Calm down now, guys. Serbia need to up the game. I mean, I said it was a 1-1. But the way this is going, no, I can't see them getting that. Never understood why England's trim and shorts, etc., are always blue. Should be red, really, shouldn't they? So, Walker with the ball, Saka. The England fans are really, really going on now. Couple of comments on the BBC here. Wonderful cross from Saka and brilliant header from Bellingham. Superb combo. That's Solomon. Christopher, now that's a header. And Tat said England absolutely bullied that goal. They look strong and confident in these opening stages. Yes, they do indeed. James says, good job for England was getting that goal early, which has dented Serbia's plan to frustrate England all game. Yes, it does. That's the problem. If you play that sort of tactic, the problem is that if that happens, then you're fucked, to be honest with you, aren't you? Like playing for a draw and then conceding a goal. You just can't. Tom says that's why Bellingham needs to play at 10. Serbia's game plan undone already. They will have to push further up now, which will play into England's hands. June Bellingham arriving like Paul Scholes. Tom, Mike and Andrew there on the BBC. And England come away again. There's 2 England players down, but we're still going on. And it's a shot. And it's Arnold there. wasn't really the best of efforts from him. A couple of England players down. Bellingham's one of those. Oh, he took one in the face there. That, I mean, to me, that's the sort of thing that they should on VAR send the referee over to look at. That was a straight wallop to the face. Bellingham, 20 years old. Wow. Oh, Serbia just give the ball away again there on the far side, and it's played back by Walker to Pickford. Walker gets it back eventually. Oh, that wasn't as planned by Walker. "17 goals in 20 games, Jude Bellingham. Bloody hell." England now. I mean, I don't want to give it a... Oh. Mitrovic there ended up with the ball. I had a great shot just going wide. I was just about to say England are totally dominating this, and they give the ball away. It ends up with Mitrovic. I stopped myself saying it just before, but yeah. That was Trent Alexander-Arnold there. "20 minutes gone. Serbia 0. Saka pulled down. Kane apparently his first touch. There's a free kick to England in a good position for them. Just over halfway into the Serbian half. Chip. Oh. Trent Alexander-Arnold into the box there. Rice on the end of it. I don't think he was expecting it to go. He was no way was he expecting that. They called it right on the commentary box. In the commentary, sorry. I've had a few drinks. I can't talk. To Amarettos. Oh. I think I think my daughter said that you usually have that with something. The two little what do they call it? Drinks at the end of the meal. And I say Heather was driving, so I had hers. Well, she gave me hers. Bad ball there by Serbia, straight to the England defender, and it'll go back to Pickford. So, of course, it's only a little cup like that, but it's 56%, and you knock it back. Whew. Is this the way to Amaretto? Isn't that a song? I should know, I'm a DJ. Oh, I know it's not. So it's back to the Serbian keeper. Now they come forward. Serbia in a good position here for a shot. Oh, good block defense. Gehu there doing his job. But now England can break away, can they? Oh, no, they can't. Played it behind Saka there than to Saka. Now it's livening up a bit. Well, Kate, it's been well. Thank you very much. Like I say, went out for a meal earlier with my daughter, child number 3. Child number 4 is in London, and child number 2 is in Paraguay, just having an eye operation. Yeah, the England players do look fired up for this. I'm going to say, just sorting my my accoutrements out here. Hope you had a good weekend, Kate. Had a lazy day yesterday. Didn't do anything. You can't, James. You cannot. No, that is exactly what they said. You cannot give him. He's too good a player to get to be given chances like that. But they are looking dangerous on the counter a bit to Serbia. They're getting into the game now. Oh, Walker! Oh, dear! Oh, what a run by Walker. He's got some speed. It was beautifully cut out. Laid out to Walker on the far side. He was running. Oh, and he couldn't get the ball. It was too far in front of everybody. He was falling as he played it across. It was too far ahead of the supporting England players. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't a penalty. It didn't push him at all, but what a breakaway from England. England just saying to Serbia, yeah, all right, you can hit us with a counter, so can we. Have you had a good weekend, Kate? Really? Wow. 96 games as England manager, the third most behind Winterbottom and Alf Ramsey.
It's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. Football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming.
Cambridge, wow, that's a bit posh, Kate, for a girl from Manchester. But I'm glad you had a good weekend. Never been to Cambridge. I did, James. I thought he should have shot. He really should. I think what he was torn between the two, he was going off balance, and I think it was either you could either say it was a bad shot or a bad pass. Either way, it was bad. Let's be honest. But look, England at the moment are dominating this game. 72% possession. But we both teams have had two shots. England obviously have had one on target, none on target yet for the Serbs. Yeah. Well, for that one shot from Mitrovic, the Serbians haven't looked dangerous. Yeah, he looks very, very comfortable at the back, I'm going to say. So Saka on the ball on the far side, plays it inside, goes for the return over the top. Lovely ball to Saka. Oh, he still got it. Bellingham on the ball. Yes, it's a free kick. I like this referee. I've seen this referee before. Oh, I think. So it's a good free kick again. Now, good position for a free kick. I'd probably say about 25 yards out from the goal line. I think it was Alexandra that Trent that was taken down. Of course, Kate. I forget you're in Leicester. Sorry. I should have known a Man United fan not being in Manchester. Sorry. Cheap shot. But it just makes me laugh every time. But I'm a child. The half an hour. England lining up this free kick. So Trippier must fancy this. Trent's there. Foden there as well. They're taking the time, and the referee's being quite insistent. I like this referee a lot. But then again, it is early doors. Oh, after all that, Alexander Arnold kicked it straight at the wall. The wall did its job. England still have it, though, but it's going to go back all the way to Pickford. So from the free kick, it goes back to Pickford. Half an hour gone. Got to say, England look so dominating. It's a lovely pass across to Walker there. Defensive pass, but what a good pass. Saka now, lovely cross. Oh, it's headed clear. Serbia are not keeping hold of the ball. They've lost it again. Oh, they didn't quite get to Saka in the box, but it still comes out to that's don't know. If England can get a second, not saying it's over, but I think it probably is. Oof. Serbia there. He could have intercepted the ball, but he just let it run all the way through. Oh, Saka goes down. I think he's given away the free kick for handling the ball when he was taken down. Oh, come on. Papovic there, absolutely. That was a rugby tackle. That pass from Bellingham. Scary. This guy's 20. Well, if he's a Manchester fan, he's a bar steward, isn't he? See what I did there? Sorry, Kate. Look, I've had a drink, I could keep saying. My excuse. 32 minutes just about have gone on the clock. England very, very comfortable at the moment. Serbia not offering much of a threat at all. They've had a couple of breakaways. The Mitrovic one, which we kind of gave the ball away, in fairness. But they do have the ball here. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. At the moment, they're enjoying a bit of possession, Serbia. And it's now Mitrovic came deep for the ball, goes on the overlap, but doesn't get it. It's pumped crossed into the box. But England defend it quite easily. Foden, he's had a bit of a quiet game, to be honest with you, as Phil Foden. Has anybody seen anything from Serbia that worries them at all? Yeah, Alan Shearer's just said then, Gahey, brilliant game in defence. Now they come, Serbia. Still got the ball. Well played by Serbia. On the far side, it's chipped in, booted clear though. For England, it's all about, there's like 13 minutes to go. It's all about not doing anything silly and giving away a goal. Trying to get a second one before half time would be very, very nice. So Serbia now on the far side. So they've had a bit of possession in the last 5 minutes, but haven't really looked threatening with it. In their own half, which is fine for England. You have it in your half, Serbia. And they give the ball away again, too easy. But then again, we can't keep hold of it, and then they give it away again to us. So it's England with the ball. Thank you, Serbia. Now it's England's turn to pass the ball around. That was a bad pass, though. Goes all the way out for a throw into Serbia, just inside the England half on the near side, taken quickly. So just then, and they went and gave the ball away. 1:30 tomorrow. There's a game: Romania versus Ukraine. I don't think I'm going to be doing a watch along for that one. I just want a break, to be honest with you. I mean, I'll do Scotland, England, and if when we get through to the knockout stages, France play Germany or Spain, Portugal, then I'd probably cover that. But I think for the group stages, I just want to try and stick to Scotland and England. Yeah, Bellingham, Mike. I mean, this is Bellingham's. Oh. He's down, he's Bellingham. I hope he's all right. Oh, Saka, lovely ball. Can he get it into the box? Crosses it over. Foden, it was behind Foden. Down there, Saka is getting so much space. And is it Patrovic, I think they've just said, down that left-hand side defending for them. It absolutely, he's being roasted, being totally roasted. Ooh. Fancy a cider, but I can't have I've had wine and amaretto. I can't have a cider as well. That's really mixing me drink, isn't it? And I've got to be up at 6 in the morning for the breakfast show. So now Serbia have the ball. Again, passing it around, but now it's on the far side. It's whipped into the box, though. So again, was it you? Just headed it clear. But they still come back, Serbia. Still coming back at this. Number 14 gets the ball across, but Rice comes away with it. At the moment, England are just... Oh, come on! That was a good turn by Bellingham. There's a yellow card. 38 minutes, the first card. loads of fouls on Bellingham. Steve, hi there, Steve. How you doing? James, you're so right. You are so right. Bellingham is absolutely. But look, I mean, they're not. They can't play him. They can't play Bellingham, so they're just fouling him. I hope you're well, Steve. You're late. Did you bring a note from your mother? Yeah, then the pitch does look good. Did anybody see the Chelsea pitch for the Live Aid? Not Live Aid. What am I saying? For what was the game? Soccer Aid. That's it. Oh, come on again. Referees played on well. I think the referee's having a good game. I have seen him in European games before. Very good referee, I believe. I don't know who he is. Daniel or Sato. Yeah, Alan Shearer was quite right. Most of our attacks are coming down the right-hand side. Saka really, he's had the making of that defender. Yeah, he's Italian, the referee, with the 48-year-old having officiated 300 odd matches, just slightly less than 300 matches in Serie A in Italy. Known for being a strict disciplinarian. Champions League final in 2019-20. He was in charge. But if he does retire at the end of this, at the end of this tournament, is there a substitute, or is he just stripping off? So, throwing was back to Serbia. Serbia with a big boot up from the goalkeeper, but it's dealt with by, well, it's not cleared yet, but it's being dealt with by England. Oh, he's gone off. The Serbian players had to go off. So substitution, 42 minutes through injury, due to injury. And this first half has been all England. I mean, Serbia have come into it, obviously more so as the game's gone on. So Bellingham's goal on 13 minutes splits the teams. As we're coming up towards the end of the first half, there will be time added on, I'm sure. Goalkeeper for Serbia has the ball at his feet. Kicks it forward into the England half. Well defended again. Walker back to Pickford. Well, I'd lost it then, but he's kept it. Saka's got the ball, gets it past 3 players. 3 Serbs. And played it back. At the moment, they have got us pinned in a little bit, Serbia. Kane had 1 touch this half. I wouldn't even known he'd been on the pitch, to be honest with you. I think that's because everybody else has been doing so well. Now, a little sidestep there by the Serb just gives the crowd something to cheer about for those of the Eastern European. Two minutes of injury time, stoppage time, whatever they call it these days. I just feel like maybe that they have England slightly stepped off the gas a bit. The free kick quickly taken by Serbia. Yeah, Jordan Pickford had nothing to do. 2 shots, neither of them on target. And the shot that was just taken then, you call it a shot in its loosest possible. Oh, their first real threat, I've got to say, that's come up from Serbia, and they've got a corner right at the end. So Serbia corner there. That was John Stones looking a little bit in trouble. But anyway, let's see what happens in this corner. Be a bad time for England to concede. Awful corner, but they've still got it, Serbia. And there it is. It is half time. Right, I am off to water the plants. Listen to me messages. I will be back with Dave in a few minutes' time. Don't go away. We will return. There we go. Half time, pretty easy half. Let's ask Dave what he thinks. Hello,
Comfy,
Dave.
hello, mate. Comfy, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, to be honest with you, Serbia have come into it more. 55% possession for England, though, but at some point it was up to almost 90%.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Surprisingly, actually, I thought they might have gone for it a bit more.
Yeah, they don't look dangerous. I mean, I think they, James said earlier, and he's just said there, so far, well deserved from England. I honestly think it was. They came with the game plan, but I think conceding the goal quite early buggered that up for them.
Yeah, I think so. The trouble is when you go one down early on, you have to come out, don't you?
Yes.
And if they come out too much, they're going to get murdered. So
still, but they've never felt threatened. I mean, they've had 2 shots, not one on target. I mean, okay, England have only had 3, but they have. I went for 1-1, but I don't even think they're going to get 1.
no, it's a bit like watching Leicester was. It's a bit negative, isn't it? A bit keep possession. It's all about possession. What's life about anymore? Keep the ball. Well, why? If you're having a tough time, yeah, keep the ball. But when you're so on top, go for it. We should have been looking to be 2 or 3 up now.
No, it's a very, very good point, to be honest with you. We should be. We haven't had, apart from them, Leicester, the goal was a superb move. Saka is absolutely roasting that left back for Serbia down that side, and I'm just thinking, at what point do we not, or should, I can't get my words out here. I blame that amaretto, 56% proof it was.
No, you bloody alky.
Indeed. But that's why I can't get my words out. But yeah, they haven't looked like scoring, but we haven't looked like getting the second, have we?
It's almost like you doze off to the game, doesn't it? It's just one of those games that passes you by. And it shouldn't be. We should make a statement like Germany did.
Yes.
We need to make a statement because teams won't be scared of us if we play like that. They'll realise that Serbia aren't doing too much and England can't take advantage of it. If I was Southgate, I'd be saying, look, guys, let's just go for it. Let's be a bit more positive. Let's put the ball forward a bit more.
But do you think this is what people moan about Southgate for? Because he should now be, we should have killed that game off, shouldn't we, in the first half?
Yeah, I think so. We're good enough. We know we are. You'd like to hope we come out in the second half and actually do start positive and get 2 or 3 more. Because the way Serbia played and the way they've been, they're struggling. And we need to punish them. And we need to make a point if we're going to go far in the tournament. We say, right, we can kill teams like this off. They don't mess with us because we're pretty decent.
Bellingham having a great game, isn't he?
He's amazing. Absolutely
20
amazing.
years old. He got 17 goals in 20 games last season.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely amazing.
But the Serbs can't handle him, can they? They are the one booking has gone to Serbia for the number of fouls on Bellingham. It was just ridiculous, wasn't it?
Yeah. With the players we've got in that side, you look at it, we should be better than we are. I don't know. I fear the fact that we're quality side with quality players, but we don't actually do the job, and that worries me a little bit.
Is it a case? And we said this a lot about Leicester last season, didn't we? We didn't kill teams off, and do you think that's what England are failing to do?
Yeah. We should be 2-3 up. We look like we're comfortable. We behave like we're comfortable, but it's only 1-0. And you know what it's like when you're only 1-0 up.
Mm.
Every
Yes.
time the next goal is vital. Yeah.
It has. Who do you think is going to get that? I mean, looks to be only one team, England, but can you see this game ending 1-0?
I think, oh, God, I hope not. I don't know. I think there's too much negativity in football now. Everyone's scared to go forward. And I just think we need to push and we need to show how good we are.
We do need, like you say, that state. We need a couple more goals. Like I say, do what Spain did to Croatia.
Yeah.
If Germany had only beaten Scotland, sorry, James, but if Germany had only beaten Scotland 1-0, they'd have been saying, it's a bad Scotland side. Why did you only get one? And Serbia, I think, are better than Scotland, but we've let them back in.
Well, we could do one mistake or one dangerous attack, and we're back up struggling again. But I don't think so. I think we'll go for it, and I think we'll push them. I think hopefully Southgate will say, "Right, lads, this is your chance now. Show how good you are."
Yeah. Kane's only had one touch.
I know, that's weird, isn't it? That is weird.
I've got to be honest with you. I've not mentioned his name once yet.
No, it's very strange. And
all right, he's the sort of player that will come out next half, and if there's a goal, he'll get the goal. But
but the way he plays, he comes back, picks the ball, plays it off, but he's done nothing like that.
No. I thought the referee was having a good game.
Nothing to do, is there really? Nothing to do.
But he's not making it all about him either, is he?
Oh, no. Which is most unusual.
It is. No, exactly. And I've got here just at the end, I just think England have stepped off the gas.
Yeah, I think went one up, took it easy, playing now, comfort zone. I don't think that'll happen in the second half. I think we'll go for it, and we'll 2 or 3 more.
You heard it here first. I'm going to make a note of that. Go for it.
Yeah, 2 or 3 more.
3-0.
3. What did I say? Did I say 2-0 or I said 2-0?
Something like that. But anyway,
it might be 3. Might be 3.
The players are coming out, Dave. I've written it down, so I will let you forget. We'll see you at full time, mate.
Yeah, we'll do. Cheers, pal.
Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Right, here we go. The players are coming out. All right, let us start. I think there's some changes here for Serbia. I don't think England have made any. I'm just putting my earpieces in. So, yep, they're making a change here at Serbia. Elliott is on, Gujo is off. So England now in all the white, playing from left to right. So they're playing towards their fans in this half. And Serbia in all red. They are now kicking from right to left. So it's just the one goal in it at the moment. Bellingham's goal after 13 minutes, when England were well on top. Yeah, he's not made any changes, Gareth. I mean, he may do later in the game because obviously we've been tournament football. We're probably looking at well, we're playing again on, when are we playing again next? Have a look. Thursday. So he may take some players off towards the end just to give them a rest. So the moment no, Bellingham went down to get the ball there. He was really going for it, but the play go on. Like I say, it's been a good ref. Are they giving it away now? Of Serbia. Serbia have certainly started this half better than they thought. You can see the team going along the bottom there. So Kane actually got a touch of the ball there. Kane got a touch on the ball, but it was blocked. Just to run through the England lineup for you here: 4-2-3-1. Pickford in goal. Trippier, Gehu, Stones, and Walker from left to right across the back. Rice and Trent Alexander-Arnold just in front of the defensive four. Foden, Bellingham, and Saka, and then obviously up front the one is Harry Kane, who is captain. He's had 2 touches, and we're 47 minutes in. But I know all the jokes I made about Kane at the start, but the thing with Kane is he only needs 1 touch and he can change a game. We know that. But now, at the moment, Serbia coming forward to do look. We're all saying, weren't we, that England's weak spot could be the defence. Now, whether it's because it's Serbia and they haven't really tested them, but they've done what they've had to do. But Serbia coming forward now. Oh, they've got to be careful. Just this one goal. Oh, Saka's on his own, but he's got the ball. He's holding on to it. He's looking for help. Oh, couldn't get it all the way through. He was having his shirt pulled away. Yeah, you're right, James. You're very, very well. Why change something if it's not broken? I think as the game goes on further, like I say, tiredness may come in, knowing that we've got a game on Thursday. Because obviously we want to win that game as well. And then maybe rest players for the third if we're already through. But of course, it depends against whoever we're playing from the group. Obviously, we could play. If we're second, we'll play the winners. If we win, we'll play second. Blah, blah. So that could have a big influence on the lineup for the third game. And we know sometimes if we change the lineup, look at Iceland. So up forward. Kane runs after it. Doesn't get onto the ball. It's kicked all the way back to the Serbian goalkeeper. It just boots it upfield and literally to the halfway line. Missed header there by the Serbian player, and it falls to England back in the defence. Out to Walker. Foden's had a quiet game. But are we expecting too much from Phil Foden? He's been built up and built up and built up. Serbia, now it is all Serbia in this half. England do deal with it comfortably. But then Saka is bullied out of it. And Serbia have it again. Serbia have definitely come out the blocks better. Indeed, Alan Shearer's just said more fight about them in this half, and he's quite right. That one goal might not be enough. Rice on the ball. Yeah, back to Pickford, left-footed, boot up the field and into the half. Dealt with very easily by the Serbian defender. Heads it back to his goalkeeper. Yeah, and like you say, he took a lot of praise, and sometimes it's hard to live up to the praise, isn't it? That's the trouble. Oh, Trippier dealt with well there. Serbia Saka waited for the ball there, and he waited too long, and it was taken off him. Or his pocket was pinched. Oh, then all the way through. Serbia are looking the more dangerous in this second half. So just to run through the results so far: Germany 5, Scotland 1. Sorry, James, the one red card, the competition so far. Hungary 1, Switzerland 3. In Group B, we had Spain 3, Croatia 0, Italy 2, Albania 1 after a bit of a scare there. Slovenia 1, Denmark 1. That was earlier on today, obviously in England's group. And Serbia 0, England 1, obviously, is being played at the moment. And Poland 1, Netherlands 2, as Kate and James said earlier today, was played. That's Group D. I think has that been 3 games today then? They are, yeah, definitely more sharp. Yeah, it was Foden that was taken down there. Yes. Oh. Linesman gave it. I don't think the referee did. This is more the Serbia that I was expecting to see in the first half. Oh, excuse me. A through ball from Serbia, but it goes all the way out, just as we see some substitutes warming up for England. First time they've done that this game. Serbian fans are starting to make noises now. Kane getting a touch. They're being brought down again, Kane. He goes to get the free kick. Alan Shearer's here just saying that you need to... Harry Kane needs to stay up front and do a job for England. Don't come and mess things up in midfield, who are doing very well for England. Have that focal point for them to aim for. Austria playing France tomorrow night. 8 o'clock kickoff. Oh! Good save there by the Serbian keeper. England now They're applying a bit of pressure on the Serbian goal. Saka, he's in the free. He's clear. Oh. Bellingham lining up. Was that not a penalty? Rice on the ball. I wasn't sure if that was a penalty or not there, but now the England fans have got something to cheer about. As England have faced the pressure and they soaked it up. Yeah, Rice isn't having a bad game, I don't think. This isn't the toughest game, obviously, for England. I think that's going to be Denmark. Oh, it's a Brexit possession at the moment. Oh, bit of confusion there in the England defence. There was a good break by Serbia. He's down, the Serbian player. Just watching it again here. Lovely ball from the Serbian player. It puts it through. Pickford comes out and at the second attempt grabs the ball. So more changes for Serbia here. Don't think there's still no changes for England coming up to the 60-minute mark. 2 changes for Serbia coming in. Jovic from Milan is coming on. Mitrovic is coming off. Oh. Kane's getting a few more touches in this half. Well, he couldn't have had less, could he? He only had one touch. But four subs so far for Turkey. What am I saying? For Serbia and none for England. Serbia now. So, looking back at the game, still that Bellingham goal that's the difference between the teams at the moment. Serbia definitely looking the more likely. Oh. England deal with it. England deal with it at the moment. I have got to say, again, it's very much like a boxing match. This game now, 5 minutes of England pressure, 5 minutes of Serbian pressure. Hi, Paul. How you doing? Yeah, I think they're warming up the substitutions, Paul. I've got to say, Alan Shearer is talking a lot of sense. Said Harry Kane needs to be up front more. Oh, Trippier there. As Serbia get more desperate as the game goes on, could be a substitution coming up for England. So the free kick for the Kane foul. Rice, baby. Sorry. Oh, it's going to be a corner. Yeah, Alexander-Arnold there. Had the ball at his feet. It was taken off him and it's out for a corner. Headlines just come up here on the BBC. England are hanging on. Yes, I think at the moment, England are attacking, but I think for a few minutes before there, we were hanging on. So it's a corner here. Trent Alexander-Arnold will be taking it. They need to. They are getting more freedom down the wings, Serbia. So corner going to be taken on this near side. Into the box. Oh, the good punch there from the Serbian goalkeeper, Rajkovic. Oh, Bellingham now. He's been a bit quieter in this second half, but it's only to be expected. Oh, he's not now. He's running. He's turning their Serbian player 3 or 4 times. Ball comes over. Doesn't get all the way up past the goalkeeper, though. And he jumps up and he takes it. There was an England player there in the box waiting just to nod it in. He toyed with number 17 from Serbia there. But now Serbia have the ball and bring it into the England half. Gary saying here he would bring on Gallagher for Alexander-Arnold. If England were to concede, I don't know if they would get a second goal at the moment. Oh, Rice is forced to put it out of play there. Not a good move at all. I'd probably take yeah. We need fresh legs on now. Gallagher is coming on. Alexander-Arnold is coming on. It'll be Gallagher and Rice in the midfield now. Not a bad game, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Just showing there he forced a save from the goalkeeper. But Alexander-Arnold is off. Gallagher and his man bun are on. I said 1-1. You just don't know. England may just have a habit sometimes of sneaking a goal at the end, but it's a throw-in at the moment. Equal with the penalty box line, sorry. The short throw-in. And we're not getting it clear very well here. Still got Serbia, still got it. Oh, now it's off Gallagher for a throw-in. Oh. At the moment, I mean that was a punch from Pickford there. I thought he might have. Well, I agree with that. Mowbray commentator. Oh, it's a good punch though. I mean, I've got to be honest with you. That was a Tyson Fury sort of punch. 1-0, 1-1, James. Yeah, you could be right. Well, at the moment you are, obviously. Kane's down again. It is a tale of two halves. I honestly think. So, free kick here. Foden's going to take it into the box. Saka's got the header from the Serbian player. Chipped it back in the box. Oh. Knocked back in there from Rice, but it came off a Serbian player. Ended up with the goalkeeper. Alan Shearer's just saying here, the one thing lacking in the second half for England has been the energy in midfield. So bringing on Conor Gallagher is a good call. Yes. I think this game now we are. Yeah, a few nerves are coming in. They're saying, yes, it would do, Paul. I agree. We need that second goal. Reminds me very much of Leicester. This not taking advantage of when we're on top. We were, Ronald, a lot better. I do, mate. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we were a lot better in the first half. Like I just said before, it's been a tale of two halves. As soon as we've run out, we're taking it back to the halfway line. With the players, once they start to come forward, the England players, they are being closed down quite early by the Serbians. So we were. Oh, Serbian free kick now. Oh well. Yeah, I think Tadic went for their fifth Serbian sub. I tell you what, they are going for it now. They're sensing a bit of blood of Serbia. England now. The ball was given to us. Then we nearly gave it away, but we managed to keep hold of it. Foden been fouled. Tadic now gets booked. Second yellow card. Yeah, we do something. Alan Shearer, I've got to say, he's talking a hell of a lot of sense here. Bowen is coming on, apparently. Ooh. Is that the change you'd make? Oh, Bowen is on for Saka. Saka had a lot better first half than his second half. So Saka comes off. $15 left. To be honest with you, Saka must have been knackered the way he was running. Gallagher gets nudged away, and I mean, they're getting a little bit. Bowen's dad apparently just said on the commentary, Bowen's dad has driven to Germany in a camper van. There's Bowen. Chips it over. Kill! Oh! Bowen cross. Kane hits the bar. Oh, it's a save. Oh, that was a good save from the goalkeeper. Yeah, it was James. And onto the bar. onto the bar as well. That might just give England some hope now. Kane very much like Vardy. You know, he might not have many shots, but when he does, you know, you score. But now, Trippier wins against the Serbian substitute. Let's get myself comfy again, if that's okay, guys. I have a cushion here. I'm sat on basically. It's a one of those special memory foam cushions. So it remembers my arse. So now England can break here. Kane on the ball. Oh. That it was breakaway, came back, healed it there, and then the pass went behind Gallagher. Oh, and it's a poor cross there from the Serbians, but thankfully. Trippier. That was a lovely move. Kane broke away there, passed it back, and I'm not sure who it was that passed it back towards Gallagher, but it was behind Gallagher. Trippier is down. Left back. We don't want problems with the left back. We're not exactly endowed in that. Oh, just that was a reaction save there. Oof. And it was off his gloves onto the bar. Wow. Tripper is walking off. I don't know whether he'll come back on or not. He's on the far side. Alan Shearer's made a good point there. Players going down in the last 10-15 minutes. It does take the sting out of the game if it's going against you. He's smiling. It might be a bit of cramp because his foot is up on the hoarding, so he's trying to stretch his leg there. And it's given back to Pickford. H-A-P-P-Y is being sung by the England crowd. And it's still that 13th minute goal that separates the two sides. There's a free kick against Gallagher. 10 minutes for England to hold out or England to get a second goal. Oof. Serbia were to score now, there'd probably only be one team that would get the second goal, and that would be Serbia, because they'd be on the up. But at the moment, it's a defending job. Oh! Now Jordan Pickford's going to save. He's not had much to do. Great effort and great save. Great save from Pickford. That shot came out the blue. Yep, it was a good save. Oh! It was good defending by Kane. And again, Stone's turning his back on the shot. Oh, brilliant save. Just showing it in the action replay there. Kane was back defending. But a great save from Pickford there. Stones was doing what I was saying the other day, if you remember, James. Defenders turning their back onto the... Why did defenders do that? Seven minutes plus stoppage time. Yeah, he's had a good game, the referee, I think, so far. Remember what Dave said? Get 2 or 3 more in this half. I love these two commentators. Sunday evening should not be this testing. And Alan said, yeah, what do you expect from England? One man and his dog. Oh, good interception there by England. Goes back to Pickford. We're to the last 6 minutes. Good ball to Bowen. Some good passing from England in this game, actually, in fairness. Oh, bad ball from Kane. Not enough on it to get through to his fellow player. That's a throw into Serbia, taken very, very quickly. Now, can England just calm it down a little? Oh, that's a free kick. Yes, it is. Kane again. Stochovic, the Serbian manager, doesn't look very happy at the moment. He's always well in the fourth official's face. Bellingham is off. I tell you what, the crowd don't like that. Manu is coming on. Is it pronounced Manu? Mainu. I've just heard it. Just turned 19. Of course, plays for the Red Devils, Manchester United. Played, I think, said 22 games there at the end of the season. But still, that Bellingham goal is the only difference between the two teams. I hear the national anthem's being sung. Booted upfield there by the Serbian defender. Oh, it's the foul by Rice. So, Serbia with the ball on this near side. They've got literally 3 minutes to try and save this game. England have got 3 minutes to hold on. Foden. Oh, Foden does well there. Takes the foul, holds his head, and just, I don't know why he's holding his face, but that was just giving it away so easily there. This is the problem, James, isn't it? We've got to be careful we do not hype these players up too much. It's his first competitive appearance for England. Oh, who was Stones with a good header away, but England are giving it away again. Oh, like a shot from way out there by Serbovic, I think. It ends in Vich, anyway, and Pickford. Oh, Pickford's going absolutely bananas. A big ball upfield, gets it up the far end of the field, but it goes straight back to the Serbian keeper this time, who can't pick it up, boots it up. Oh, shirt being pulled for Trippier there, but he gets to it. Kane's on the ball. Will he be fouled? Milenkovic has covered, absolutely been all over. One 0 will do, but no, as Alan Shearer just made the point there, we don't start off very well at European Championships. We're into the last minute of normal time, the last 30 seconds. Just take your time, England. Four minutes. There we go. 4 minutes, and then we've got Denmark coming up next on Thursday. When again we are designated the away team. I didn't see their game earlier, so I don't know how they played. Not been a vintage performance. No, it's not. It hasn't been a vintage. It was a vintage first half, I think. It was a very, very good first half. But we haven't killed them off. If they can hang on, look, like Alan Shearer said, we do not start off well in tournaments. So the fact that we've got, if we get 3 points, that's not bad for England. Gallagher gets another free kick. Yes. Yeah, he's getting to the ball first, is Gallagher. He's forcing Serbia to make the fouls, and that, of course, is taking the sting out of the game. And the ball at the moment is in the Serbian half, where they don't want it, with 2.5 minutes left. And the guy, they look hot. They look sweaty. I would be. Serbia get the throw off Bowen. And he was just walking up the pitch there with the ball. Serbia on an attack. They've got the space, cut out the cross, but they've still got it on the far side. 92 minutes, 16 seconds, 4 minutes added on. Oh. Bowen holds his chest there. He took that ball straight into his chest, but he did what he had to do, which was get in the way of it. But now, Serbia. Oh. Again, that came off Gallagher. He got his body in the way. And again, can't get it past Bowen. Smiles on the England bench, the players that have come off. Yeah, they've just said, oh, they're so relaxed. It's very, very true. We are into the last minute, 93 minutes and 2 seconds. 4 minutes, of course, were added on. Anywhere will do for England at the moment as they just overhead kick it up as a proper up and under. And England get a free kick. That should take it. That should take it. The free kick, England are taking the time. The Serbian manager is in front of the dugouts. Yeah, Kane did well there. Kane went down, knew what he was doing. So Pickford now has come almost up to the halfway line to take the free kick. It's gone long, but there it is. It's all over. It is all over. England start with a win. England top the group. 3 points. Thank you very much. Brilliant first half. Not such a brilliant second half, but that was not a problem. That was not a problem. It didn't matter. One good save from both keepers. Ooh.
Let it go, let it go.
Yeah, it was. We did what we had to do. That's the thing. We are top of the group. We got 3 points on the board. Not a class. Well, like I say, in that first half, I thought we were really, really good. In the second half, we did what we had to do. We knew they were going to come at us. Job done. And like you say, right, just bear with. Serbia 0, England 1. That is all we needed. That was all we needed. So let's have a look then. It is England. Well, let me just. I can get the groups up here probably for everybody. Where are we? Let me get the groups up. It will do. And like I say, 3 points is 3 points. If you win the group or if you come second, goal difference doesn't really matter. It's only when it comes down to if you finish third. Serbia will probably be disappointed. They could have done better. Maybe they were disappointed they haven't come away with a point. But that's football, I guess, really, isn't it? But we begin with a 1-0 win. Jude Bellingham getting the goal after 13 minutes. Right, here we go. So let's have a look. Let me get rid of that. And let me present and share screen. The wonders of modern technology. And I can bring you, I should be able to bring you the table up. There we go. I don't know if you can see that at all. But England, top of the group, 3 points. Denmark, 1 point. Slovenia, 1 point. Denmark, second purely on alphabetical order. Serbia are bottom. If we have a look at the other tables, obviously Netherlands there, 3 points in Group D. But there's only been the one game played. Austria got to play France. That's tomorrow evening's game. So we go up to Group B. Spain are top, along with Italy. Croatia are bottom. Wow, wouldn't it? But Croatia were very poor against Spain. Spain really did impress me. Albania were lucky; they made Italy work for that win. And then obviously Group 1. Sorry, James, but there you go. Germany, Switzerland, Hungary, Scotland. It's only one game though. Only the first game gone, but that's all that matters. Look, England a win, and I do apologise. I didn't hear him come in, so let me go, and I will bring the man, the myth, the legend. That is Dave. Let me bring him in. What to do?
What do I know?
You didn't think I was going to mention that, did you?
No, I thought you might mention it.
Yeah, I mentioned it a couple of times during that second half.
That was awful, wasn't it? That was awful.
But we did what we had to do. It was like watching Leicester, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought, to be fair, I thought Serbia were pretty impressive at second half.
They were, but they had to be because they were. It was a typical, it's always a game of two halves. To me, that was a game of two halves.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
Thank you, James.
But the first game, we're never any good, are we? England always struggle.
Yes.
In the first game.
Yeah.
So I suppose we should be grateful for 3 points and a win.
Well, we're top. We're top of the group.
Yeah.
And I say, as long as you come first or second, you don't really need to worry about goal difference.
And also what's the word? It's not how you start it; it's how you finish it. The tournament. So I suppose we should be grateful for what we've got. We won. I just worry that against a better team, we'll have trouble. If we
totally 100% agree. If we'd have been playing Spain, or we'd have been playing
Italy,
Germany.
France, Germany,
we would have struggled. I mean, that said, they didn't. We knew they were going to come at us, so it was all about soaking the pressure up, which we did.
But we shouldn't. We're England. We shouldn't have to do that, Chris. We should be putting pressure on them. I mean, we have? Kane had a great chance, great save, second half. That was it. Probably one shot on target, was it?
Well, let me tell you.
Kane
had the header, didn't he? He nearly.
Yeah. That was a good header, great save, but that's about it from what I can remember.
Oh yeah, but they only troubled Pickford the once, didn't they? And again, did a great save. I'm just looking here. They had six. Actually, they had 6 shots. We had 5, but of our 5, 3 were on target. One was blocked and 1 was off target. Of their 6, only 1 was on target, which was obviously that save.
Okay.
From Pickford.
Pretty poor that second half, though, wasn't it? Right?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't the best, but we did what we. I mean, let's say, for example, if that was the final.
Oh yeah.
And we just won 1-0, we wouldn't particularly be bothered, would we?
No. But then we'd be playing Spain or France or Germany in the final.
We would.
Better
You never know, do you? I mean, would you have said Man United would have beaten Manchester City?
Coventry. No, I wouldn't.
Oh yeah. They nearly didn't they? No, but you know what I'm saying. Any team can obviously in competitions, and obviously this sort of tournament football, anything really can happen, can't it?
Yeah. But did you know there was no composure there, was there, in the second half? There was
We
no
were panicking.
fluidity. We were always on the back foot. They came at us. We didn't know how to deal with it. I thought there's some poor performances in the side. That Harry Kane was too deep. We needed. No, he's not, is he? He's not a left winger, Foden.
No.
And I don't know what I'd do actually. I mean, Foden is a great player, but he's not a left winger.
But
You're
do you
right.
think with Foden, and I said this during the match, Foden and Kane were the two players that, for me, didn't really stand out, But Foden, we've built him up to be like the best player in England at the moment.
Yeah.
And sometimes you build somebody up, and they just don't perform to that level.
No, and also Kane was too far back. We needed an outlet. We needed, I don't know, a Shearer, a Vardy, somebody like that.
He could have nipped down and got his boots on. But
Yeah,
Shearer actually, I tell you what, Shearer was a great co-commentary today.
Yeah.
Spoke a lot of sense. And as he said, Kane needs to stay forward, as you were just alluding to there, to give them the outlet.
Yeah, and there was nothing to, because towards the end, last 15, 20 minutes, we was booted upfield to nobody. That was panic. It was just kick it up the middle and see if anybody's on the end, and there's nobody on the end of it.
No.
That's a worry for an international team to play like that.
Yeah, and in fairness, Kane, I'm not sure who it was here, Milokovic was all over Kane all game. He wouldn't let him go, would he?
No.
It was almost like twins joined at the hip, I mean, Kane never got a look in.
Skankovic and Jimovic and Bilivic, they all played pretty well there. Our midfield was overrun at stages. We didn't have anybody to put their foot on the ball. We had no idea how to do it.
They had made 5 substitutes and we'd only made 1.
Yeah. And it
Gallagher
worked for them.
Coming on for Trent. I mean, Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't have a bad game.
No, better than I thought, to be fair.
Yeah. Gallagher came on, did what he had to do, as Alan Shearer said. He was, they were forcing the fouls. They were taking the sting out of the game. We actually, in fairness, we played almost like in Italy.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We played for the fouls. We were getting the fouls. I mean, the number of times that Kane was hauled down, in fairness to the guy. And I said the first half he wasn't in it, but he was being pulled everywhere. And Bellingham, poor guy, Jesus Christ, he'll be in the ice bath all night. I think he's about to get man of the match, having said that.
Is he? Okay. Well, he would. He scored, didn't he?
Yeah, I was the one substitute, and that was basically to try and I think shore up that midfield, wasn't it?
Do you ever reckon that the way they scream when they go down? I mean, it's all. Who went down clutching his face, and the guy was nowhere near his face.
Yeah, now that was that Gallagher? No, it wasn't Gallagher, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was
Foden. I think it was Foden.
Foden, yeah, went down holding his phone. Hang on a minute, he's nowhere near you.
No, but in fairness, that's what the likes of Italy, Germany, Spain, they all do it. And what he did, and Alan Shearer, I think, commented on it, didn't he? He said he's gone down. It just takes that sting out. Don't take a quick free kick. Take your time. Get up. You don't have to take a quick free kick.
Yeah.
Just take your time, and and basically, waste time if you like, but waste time efficiently. And I think that's what he was doing. I think. But look, not the first. I think it was for me. Like I say, tale of two halves. Serbia had to come out in that second half, but we did enough. I think overall 53% possession, so they did come back into it. Had more shots than us, but 6 shots, only 1 on target. Not good. But look, at the end of the day, 1 game in, we've won. I mean, you know, in Euro '96, we started off with a draw against Switzerland, didn't we?
Yeah. And as I say, I don't know what the stats are, but I would reckon over the last 20, 30 years, our first game never been great. In fact, 1966, you know, we started off with a 0-0 against Uruguay.
I'm glad you told me then, because I couldn't remember what it was. So I was hoping you were going to say, "Do you remember it, Chris? Tell us what was the score?" Because I have no idea. But thank you, Doug.
I think even was it France when Robson scored the quickest goal at that time?
God, yes.
And we still didn't win. So you know, we should be grateful. You're right. Although, should we be grateful for a performance like that? As you say, we won. We won. What more do you want? We won.
Yeah.
But it was pretty disappointing. But we can only get better as time goes on.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? You know, I mean, you know, it's been a long season, and we do, like you say, Germany. All right, they beat Scotland. Sorry, Doug, and I know James is out here, but Doug is still in. I know they beat Scotland 5-1. Honestly, we're not laughing, are we?
To be fair, no. I wouldn't laugh at Doug.
No, but you know, but normally they are very slow starters as well.
They're very slow.
Yeah. I've just a few notes. I put here Foden had a quiet game. He did. Like I said, I don't think he really lived up to the hype.
But they can't have top games every game.
No,
that's
exactly.
the beauty. So you know, you just say, well, he had a bad game, but we won, and I think that's how it goes. I mean, there's lots of minuses if you want to look into it, but the pluses are we didn't concede. We scored, we won, and we had a lot of players that had poor games, and we still won. So, no.
This is the thing. Like you say, one game, one win, 3 points, top of the table.
Yeah. They've always said if you can win by playing badly, then you're okay, and that's what we did today.
Exactly. And just to end on this, Mitrovic taken off after 60 minutes. To me, before the game, before the game, you'd say he was the main threat. And if we're making them take their main threat off, something's happening. And I know we were saying that the defense out, you know, strikers, midfield, defense. The defense is the one that worries us, but. They did what they had to do. Yes, sometimes it was last ditch. Of course, it was. That happens in games.
I'll tell you what looked good, Chris. The composure at the back, even when they were putting pressure on us. I thought some of the stuff that, you know, the composure, the passing at the back, I thought it was good. You know, it wasn't just kick it. I mean, there were a bit of kick and rush towards the end, but during the second half, I thought we played it pretty good at the back there. We looked to find our men, and you know, we didn't just boot it out.
No, we did. I think that we did tend to give the ball away a bit. It was, I think, at one point they gave it to us, we gave it back to them, so they gave it to us. So it was
They were quicker than we were. I thought they were pushing like hell, and we didn't have show much urgency. That's the worrying thing about English football, though, isn't it, at the moment?
But I think, if I have got one criticism, and look, you know, I don't want to be too critical because, like I say, we won. We're top. But sorry, that's me. Amaretto's coming back up there. I'm still enjoying it. It is, yes. I forgot what I was going to say now. No, it's completely gone. Completely gone. What I was going to say.
If there's one thing you can say about the game,
that's where you got
one criticism about the game,
one criticism about, and I've got to try now and remember what the criticism was, is that, yes, they did start to take over and look better and look the more likely to score, but they'd made 5 substitutions.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, hang on, Brendan's our manager, because he made 2 substitutes, I think.
I did. You know what? That came to me about 65, 60 minutes. I thought, is he going to change this? Because for 15, 20 minutes, we were under the cosh in the second half.
Yes.
And we made no effort to change it. I thought, is he just going to let it ride out, or is he going to do something about it? And yeah, you're right. That was a concern that he didn't seem to know what to do to put it right. And he probably brought off our best player, man of the match, when there was a lot more people that should have come off.
Yes, yeah. I mean, well, very, very quickly. 3 substitutions: Gallagher for Trent Alexander-Arnold. But I think that was just to show up the midfield and give it a bit more bite.
Yeah.
Bowen on for Saka. That was 75 minutes.
Saka was disappointing, I thought.
In the second half, in the first half, he was roasting them.
Yeah, but second half he didn't come out, did he?
No. And that's 75 minutes, by which time they had made, by 73 minutes, they'd made 5 subs. So they were going to be the more fresher, you know.
Yeah.
And then it took them to the 85th minute. Manimu or Mainmu, however you pronounce it, for Bellingham.
Yeah, that's weird because he'd had a great season, hadn't he, at Man U, and he was ready to go. But I'm not sure I'd have brought Bellingham off. I'd have been tempted to bring Kane off.
There were other players. He may just have been absolutely knackered, you know.
Well, maybe he's had a tough season.
Yeah,
but in those positions, you normally bring your striker off and tighten the midfield up, don't you?
Yeah, I would have taken Kane off because Kane was getting nothing.
No, he was getting knocked about, but he was getting no service. So what's the point in having him?
No, exactly. I mean, and no. Hi, Craig. How you doing? There's no. That's what I'm looking for. There was no. He wasn't allowed to play because
there's no link up, was there, between the midfield and him?
No, but he was
also a lone striker.
Wasn't being allowed because he was being pulled over every time.
Yeah. But then that's and I'm not sure he's nasty enough either to cope with that situation. And probably they thought that knock him about a bit, Serbia said, and we'll be all right. It won't be effective.
Would you have not? Because my thought was, well, hang on, if they're having to go at Kane, they've worked him out and they know what he's going to do and they're going to bring him down.
Yeah.
Bring somebody else on. Give them something else to think about.
Oh, definitely. I'd have definitely done that. Whether it was a direct striker or whether it was another midfield player to shore that up a bit. Because we were losing it in midfield. We were definitely losing it in that middle. And maybe bring somebody else on for the numbers. I mean, you know, if you'd have had a Vardy, that would be the ideal guy to bring on and knock him about a bit at the back, make him think twice about knocking you about. But we haven't got anybody that I can think of that can do that.
No.
So you know, you just shore the midfield up.
And look, at the end of the day, let me just play this because we did.
Oh, God. Oh, I'll have what she's having.
I'm very concerned about your jingles.
You leave my jingles alone. How dare you, sir? Don't you bring my jingles up. But look, we've won, like we said. That's it. Dave, thank you so very, very much.
You're welcome. Can I just say one thing?
You can.
I'm very disappointed in the size of mini rolls.
The truth is, no, really, isn't it?
But
Mini?
They used to be that big. Now they're that big.
Do you know the feeling?
Well, is it when you get older, it gets smaller? I'm not sure.
It does. There is shrinkage involved, I feel.
Really, really disappointed in Cadbury's.
It's the same though. I mean, I have you seen the site? I actually had Friday. I had a takeaway. I love Toby roasts when they do Deliveroo, and I ordered some pigs in blankets. Have you seen the size of the pigs in blankets?
Not recently, no. Oh no!
You couldn't even cut them. If you cut them in half, it was like you lost it under everything else. It literally was 1 pint each.
They say size doesn't matter.
Well, that's
only if you got small pigs in blanket, though, isn't it? Eh?
It is. Or a small mini roll.
A small mini roll size doesn't matter. Yeah.
Like they say, they say about size doesn't matter, but there's no point having a flute if you're going to play alone in the Albert Hall.
There certainly is no point at all. No point.
Dave, stay on because I want to have a quickie with you. Now, there's an offer.
Hey.
But thank you so very much for this.
Right.
There's no show tomorrow night for the Let's Talk Leicester because I'm out with my son. Whatever happens, even if Leicester announce the managers, but there may be one on another night because we might actually get around to announcing it next week.
Who knows? Yes.
Who knows? Who knows? But
Crazy.
I've got to say, I'll end with this. See if you can get this right because there's very few people get this right. Doug didn't get this right when I did it with him.
Ooh.
It's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Yeah, well done, mate. Good night. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That will conclude this evening's entertainment.